Check. Prestige worldwide. This is weird. I don't usually record without hearing myself, but we're using new microphones today.
You know what's hilarious though? Because you just said you record without hearing yourself.
Yeah. You were like, maybe we aren't recording.
Yeah, it feels weird to me because I know you're not hearing it. I don't know why, but
maybe we aren't actually recording right now.
I was like, maybe we're not recording right now, and I realized I just repeat what you said. I'm an idiot. It feels weird.
Maybe we're not recording. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's 2 p.m. I just woke up. Usual.
I had a different morning.
Hey, well, man. There's we live in a caste system. I'm one of the oligarchies. There's a word in there.
Yeah, I'm not even
oligarchy.
There you go. That's it.
I'm one of those boys. So I can sleep till 2 p.m. and you're one of the working class. You have to wake up like what? 6 p.m., 6 a.m.
I actually slept in today. I got up at 8:30.
You see that clip of that dumbass streamer on Twitch who's like, I think it has. I don't know. He's like,
I lied. It was not.
He's talking to someone and he's saying like, what's like the average salary? What, like $100K a year? And the guy's like, are you a moron? And he's like,
it's
what?
More like 40 or something, isn't it?
And then the guy's like, I think. And then he's like, what is it like 90, 80? And he's like, it's like 30 to 40. It's not. No one's living off of $30,000 a year. Some big Twitch streamer. And it's like your finger's so. Here's your pulse.
Yeah.
And here's your finger up your ass.
God, there's a line from Arrested Development that's like that with Lucille. I forgot what it is. I was just gonna say it though.
Is it the part where she's like, I don't understand the question,
no,
and I won't respond to it?
It was. She's like, what's it cost for a gallon of milk? $15.
Yeah,
the fuck she says.
And then Jason's like, you haven't been to a supermarket in a while. What's it cost for a gallon of milk? $15.
Dude, I was worried that if we record out here, we're gonna like it so much better than recording in the room. We've been spending all this time and energy trying to make perfect recording.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
And honestly, right now, dude, this is.
Maybe the couch is comfier.
We should just get rid of the chair setup and just bring a whole couch and we'll sit on a couch.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. You know what we'll do? Consider. Since we put so much time into that set, we'll just hire a new podcast to be under our podcast, so a part of our network.
That way, it's straight up income.
A part of the B.Y.E network. We'd like to offer you a place to be a part of the home of the B.Y.E network. So we can promise you that you'll have all these sponsors, but just like Brendan Schaub's network, you're going to have to make zero money off of it by giving me all your ad revenue and sharing with all these other dumbasses who have terrible podcasts.
And it might sound unfair now, but you got to start somewhere.
It's so funny. I guess it's good we didn't record, like, since we're such losers and we can't record this like at men, since we're little bitches who keep like taking breaks and shit.
Yeah.
The good thing about it is the fact that I've been watching that Too Hard to Try guy, or Too Lazy to Try or something. Too hard doesn't even make sense. I think it's Too Lazy to Try.
Yeah,
I was just thinking of a hard cock and I got my mind distracted. So Too Lazy to Try did a video.
Funny joke about that.
It's
about
hard
the
cock.
Anne Rice show.
Oh, nice. Too Lazy to Try though. He did a video, but like literally last week I watched like a bunch of his videos and I'm like, damn, this Mark Haley guy is funny as fuck. Who's Brendan Schaub's like scorned lover, and as they say, hell had no fear like a woman scorned. So he's going on all these podcasts, tearing him apart. Really, just
would you ever do that?
Calling a duck a duck? No, it's like, and he's going on there. And he's like, Brendan's a moron. And everyone's like, wow, you're really giving us the scoop here. So I don't know why he would have gone and exposed her. That's besides the point. I was watching his clips and I was like, oh, this guy's funny. These are some funny things he's saying. And I was like, we should talk about this on the podcast. But then, thank God we didn't talk about the podcast because it's a new week, which means it's a complete new world we're living in. And now that guy is public enemy number one because apparently then now his wife came out and was like, oh, this is an opportunity for me to boost my career.
Wow. So
she was like now saying what a monster he is. Now he's cheating on her and he's like he just keeps commenting on people who are being mean, like, DM me, bro. I'll show you proof I'm not a bad guy. He's just doing like on a 1-by-1 basis as if that's how things get done. And like she posted a video of him like her trying to leave their house, and he was like, you guys yoked, by the way, okay? Yeah. I don't care, you piece of shit. Guy's got a great bod, okay?
You have a great body. What do you work out?
Exactly. You got a phenomenal body.
What are you showing about? What does he say?
I have no idea. But he was like behind her little fucking, I don't know, Honda Civic, and he was like picking up the Honda Civic so she couldn't reverse because you obviously need the rear tires to, move around a little bit. So he's like just picking up her car like that stupid scene in The Boys where she's like,
Hey, what boys?
Yeah, the boys.
Alex, you and me, we're boys now. It's us, we're the boys. I'm your boy, you're my boy, we're boys.
We're all the boys. But now, but then like she posted a video of her, but then he posted a video of her because this is something like crazy. I guess I'm just not an expert at dating. I guess I'm not at that level yet where I don't think I should record every single thing this person does so I can use it against them if I have to.
Yeah, you're still too new to the dating scene.
Too naive.
Yeah.
It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. And it's really funny, though. I mean, everyone's like, are you making jokes about domestic abuse? No, I'm making jokes about Mark Haley and his crazy wife.
Speaking of...
no, I'm not. That's not like the end of the sentence.
God, yeah, it did, actually.
No, dude. He's recording her, and it's one of those things where they're like, what'd you just do? Where the camera's like in the person's face, and they're like looking, even though the camera's right in their face, they're looking at the person behind the camera. It's like that weird, awkward, like, you're being recorded, but you don't want to act like you're being recorded. Like, we're gonna try even, you're acting like you're not even phased, you're being recorded, but we all know you're being recorded.
Okay. I mean? Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
So he's like, what'd you just do? What'd you just do? Like, he's doing investigative journalism in his own goddamn apartment, right? I'm sorry, what'd you just do? Can you take the camera, please? Like, that kind of a shit, you know? And he's like, did you hit me in the, and he asks where, he's like, did you just hit me in the back of the head with the frying pan? And she's like, so what? Yeah, I did. So apparently she like jumped on him and hit him with a frying pan. He's like, and then you know what her response to that is though? You know why she did it? She's like, because you killed my cat. So I'm like, damn, there's some backup. What?
That's justified.
I know, but dude, which part? Killing the cat or getting hit in the head with a frying pan like we're playing a video game? It's insanity. So he posted a video of that, and then she's like, yeah, so I did it. It's like, this is just insanity.
Now in 6 months, her cat's going to actually come out, and he's going to have a video about how she's been abusive to him for the last
Now they're going to have it where it comes out where it's like, she forced me into an open relationship, and I wasn't comfortable with it. And she brought people around, and it created a great strain on our relationship, and it caused us to be people we weren't when we fell in love. But we've talked about it, and we're moving on from that. We want to return to monogamy because I guess it wasn't a broken system.
So a few things. One, I'm amazed you have this much to spout out immediately.
I've been waiting for 6 minutes and 51 seconds.
I thought I was going to.
Dude, I hit the light goes red, and I'm on.
It's fucking insane. And
I got a root beer, I got an A&W, I got fresh vanilla.
Since you had to spend 12 minutes on that, I'm not even going to bother saying my super good Anne Rice joke. It's so far removed at this point. So it's not even worth. You have to go unknowing now.
Yeah, man, that's fine.
So I guess what happened this morning?
Sun came up.
So do you remember how it happened when the floor came here last time?
Yeah, they dropped it in the exact middle of our driveway. Like, you guys can figure it out.
All right, so kind of similar this morning, only a little different. So apparently,
only a little bit. This time they actually brought it into a house for us. I didn't have to do anything. Like, oh.
Not that different. So this morning, I had to go out there to talk to her apparently because I need like confirmation, tell them where to put it. So first thing she says to me is, "You have a forklift?" I'm sorry,
no, we're sitting in here at the TV. Look at that ad. It's a scrolling ad. I can't. What is it? What do you mean the Roku rundown best of HBO Max? How is the Roku channel presented to you by HBO Max?
It's not. It's to host talking about the Roku platform and all of its things. Oh, hey, by the way, you can get HBO Max on our thing. Why don't you see what they have to watch? It's presented by HBO Max for cross promotion.
No, it says the Roku. Now, there's a second ad. Now they gave us one that was vertical. Now they want to give us a horizontal billboard instead.
More info on this one.
It's the exact same amount of info. It's the same photos. Just more dead space.
No, this one says the Roku channel. That's banner. That says the Roku rundown.
That last one said that too.
No.
Presented to you by HBO. It's the best of HBO Max. They both said that, you idiot.
The other one didn't say these two things.
Oh my God, you're so absurd.
Oh my God. Let me tell my fucking story.
No, now we're going to sit in silence and we're going to wait for this ad to scroll by again so you can acknowledge how wrong you are.
How is it that there's just no down button with you?
Did you not hear me a second ago? Were you not listening to your co-host?
I still don't believe how it's possible.
I hit record and all I see is there's the ad again. Almost as if it says the Roku channel, the Roku rundown, the best of HBO Max, and presented by HBO Max. And I get to your glorifying story.
God, you're such a cunt. It's not glorifying at all. For once, I wanted to share a story. I actually had something to bring to the table for a change. And you're
then why aren't you bringing it?
I'm going to knock dirt in your eyes.
That's what he says.
I don't know what he says.
I'm going to put some dirt in your eye.
She asked if we had a forklift. Is that a normal fucking question? Ask anybody who has a home. Who the fuck uses a forklift? You should have said
yes, and then just went inside.
So then I said, well, the last time they just dropped off in the driveway.
Wait, so where we're having this conversation?
At our mailbox.
So the car, at the end of the drive, they just had the van or the truck?
Yeah, I had to go out there to confirm that. I guess they're at the
sense.
right house or whatever, because they called Dad, who then called Mom, who then made me go outside and take care of everything. It starts raining the second she shows up, mind you. I said the last time they just dropped off into the driveway, and she looked at me like she was scared to back it up. So I'm like, I don't know if she's going to be able to do this or not. So then I said,
that's sexist of you to assume that a woman can't reverse a truck up a driveway.
I didn't assume she couldn't reverse the truck. I assumed she couldn't reverse the truck based on the fright in her eyes.
That's insane.
So,
I guess we have to go. Edit this part out.
Because she's a woman, she can't have a fucking truck.
I guess we're going to have to edit this part out now.
So I said, give me 5 minutes to move the cars out of the driveway so you have room. She goes, okay. I go inside, get the keys.
She does it anyway?
I walk out of the garage, she's half of the fucking driveway already. And then...
How strong of a grasp does this truck driver have of English?
I assumed 100% because she was
100%.
responding in English.
See, now that's foolish because they're a truck driver. No. Like, that's smart. Yeah, that's funny. Make fun of the lower class. That's awesome. That's going to help your podcast. Shut up, guys. All right? Fuck you.
So she goes up there with the pallet jack, and she can't move it, so she asks if I can hop up and help her push it. So I'm in the...
This is getting hot.
I'm in the back of the back of the truck, and my zipper comes down.
Nice.
I'm in the back of the truck.
My zipper comes down. The hem of her beautiful dress goes up because everyone knows that truck drivers, females wear sundresses whenever they're in trucks.
Because who says you can't be a lady and drive a truck
with no panties? It's truck driving 101, really. All right. Ever since
it's the first rule of the road.
It's a part of the Teamsters contracts. All right. 141.
I wonder how much of that was audible, not just us talking over each other.
Dude, who gives a shit?
So
it's
I'm helping her push the
fill
pallet.
the actual X time slot than actually have meaningful conversations.
Now there is a hindsight moment which you might pick up on much sooner than I did.
Okay.
So she pulled up the driveway just before the driveway gets flat.
Then you realize, you know what? Even though this is a golden opportunity to have sex with a truck driver, they're probably not clean. And then the hindsight was, like, damn, I should have wore rubber.
I don't even have to finish the story. It's amazing how you just...
Was that what it was?
Yeah. And
that one time
we didn't get the floor, though, because
you were too busy fucking.
Yeah, and she had to get...
And then she's like, you know what? This wasn't good enough for 5,000 square feet of floor.
Yeah.
And then she just left with our stuff.
Yep.
But no, it was that happened. Remember like a dozen episodes ago, 24 episodes ago, you told me some story about someone, and I got to the conclusion immediately, and you were so confused how I got to the conclusion so quickly. Oh, no. It's when you were referencing some fucking movie.
Yeah, I remember what the movie was, but you're right. I said a really obscure line for me, thinking you'd never get it, and I got like
so
3 words
dude.
in.
The second, dude, you've heard me say it before. Yeah. The second I hit see that red button, I'm on.
You actually say that at least once an episode.
Hey, man.
So I'm trying to help her push the pallet back, but because the truck's slightly on an angle, and the way they make the beds in the trucks, there's absolutely no friction to catch on. It was a little bit bigger than we used to move here, so about the size of the space right now.
All right.
It's a fairly big truck, but it's like a shitty wooden plank floor, so we're both sliding. We can't get any friction.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's dirty. That is fucking dirty.
Because well, I was gonna say fuck it. It's because we were both moist from the excitement of being there. It's just no friction.
That's disgusting.
It was frictionless.
It was frictionless. Moist. You're both moist. Like, yeah. When I get fucking turned on, my cock gets wet. Like, yeah. How'd you know he was into you? Well, his dick was so wet. What'd you say? Was wet. Not hard? No. Soft as shit. But it was so wet.
I've never seen anything like it.
He pissed himself. Like, no, I think he was just really turned on. Like, guys don't get turned on from a wet dick. Like, I think I know if he was turned on or not.
So we couldn't push it. Push it.
Is that what you're doing, or was that an accident?
That's an accident.
That's
but we both jumped on it. So we couldn't push it. So then Mom comes out. And she's like...
That's disgusting. You invite your mom?
No, I didn't. She just has no privacy boundaries whatsoever. Didn't even knock on the truck first. Just walks right outside.
Well, I assumed the hitch was open.
She's like, I can't tell if you're moving the flooring or fucking, but neither which just let me get any sleep.
It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, I felt good about that. So Mom's like, this is ridiculous. You're, 100 pounds wet? You can't possibly push this flooring and you're going to get hurt, and now we're out here helping. I mean, can I call your supervisor? And this girl, I think, was scared at first, thinking Mom was like giving her shit. And then Mom's conscious, like, maybe they'll send dispatch. However you say the word.
Dispatch, yeah.
You. And they'll send us
you know, most truck companies and delivery services, they have. You ever seen? You familiar with Santa Claus?
Yeah, I am.
You know, we're the good guys, Charlie.
Yep.
Yeah, like those special elves with attitude. And then first of all, that was an uncalled for joke. Okay, that's cultural appropriation. I don't stand for it. But more importantly, these fucking guys. Everyone knows that truck drivers have a second set of the good truck drivers. If you call upon them, they show up. They take care of things like the SWAT team. Like,
and unlike this girl, they're all clean.
It's like SEAL team. Well, obviously there's no. It's an all male SEAL Team 6 for truck driving.
First off, the nonsense is they sent this girl by herself.
Yeah.
If I have to help a female driver, I want two of them to be banging.
Because when they delivered
truck.
that medicine cabinet 2 weeks ago when I was home.
Yeah, what was it, 4 guys?
No, it was a 6'7" black guy and a 6'7" Spanish guy who were both jacked to shit.
Yeah, well, this girl was not jacked, if you're curious. She was Spanish, just for clarification, since we're calling out those things.
Yeah, spade to spade.
Yeah. She was not jacked. She was maybe my height, and pretty frail. There's no way she could have pushed.
And
this
honestly,
shit.
hold on. It doesn't add to the story by any means, explaining what the look of these people are, but
it does a little bit.
It doesn't change the story, but it helps you visualize better. And I'd be doing a disservice not to help you. Like imagine that's like when people just start like
you did ask how big the truck was. We just want the details.
Yeah, exactly. I'm for all my listeners out there.
Truck was yellow too.
Yellow.
Yeah, big yellow truck.
I've never seen a delivery truck that was yellow.
No, it's that Penske company, whatever it's called. It's got the P and there's an S on the side. It's got the writing.
Oh, a DHL truck, you mean?
No, it looks like
the yellow
DHL,
and the red.
It looks like a DHL truck. It's not DHL. So mom's calling the guy. The guy's fucking response is something.
He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. He's like, why don't you put the decision maker on the phone, ma'am?" And she's like, "What?" He's like, "Can I speak to your husband, please? Okay, if I want to talk to a woman, I talk to my wife." He's like, "Ma'am, I work at a truck delivery service. I fucking hate women."
So mom relays the fact that this girl is, tiny, can't really be doing this, and he's like, "Well, I don't know what she weighs." That's his first response. Like that matters. First off, who sends one person by themselves to move? It was like
the guy who hates women. That's who.
Fucking lunatic. And then mom.
Yeah, I'm picturing like roll call in the mornings. All right, we got a bunch of deliveries. Get out, boys. He's like, "All right, you three go together. You three go together. You five go together, and you can go alone." So he gives the three of that extra two to that person. It's pretty good stuff.
So it's pouring at this point, mind you. And mom's arguing with this guy. And then he's like, "Well, I was told that you had two 20-year-olds in the house that could come help her with her."
Wow.
First off,
that's fun. I love when people think that their job is predicated on people who are not a part of the job.
I know.
That's quality.
Now, I have no issue helping,
no.
Obviously. But it's also technically not legal for me to even jump on the back of the truck and help to begin with.
No.
But yet, there I was doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's regardless. So it's pouring, and I said to her, because neither one of us could move the thing because we couldn't fucking get the angle.
This old man must have been.
So mom said, "This is bullshit." And the guy goes, "Man, please don't curse at me." Mom goes, "Are you serious? I didn't curse at you. I'm cursing at the nonsense situation." And she got someone else on the phone.
I mean, honestly, mom deserves to get that for a second. A little taste of her own medicine with the whole, "Can you not yell at me, please?" and talk like that. So I'm glad that she got put in her place. That's good. I'm glad he said that to her.
I said, "Shut the fucking hang up the phone. I don't want to waste your time with this fucking cackhacker."
Yeah.
I said just like
give
that.
me the keys, you fucking cackhacker.
So it's pouring down there, and I said to her, "Look, we're both."
I wish I was on the phone. I would have.
Oh my god!
Do a Brian Callen, bro. You don't fuck with me, bro. You can talk about me all you want, but you insult my friends or my family, I'll fucking kill you. Could be one of those guys on the phone with him. Like, don't curse me. Like, don't curse at you.
Since you love
why not beat your fucking head in?
What part do you think is stupid so far of the story?
That you didn't wear a rubber.
Okay, glad that you're paying attention. How do you think we got all the planks off the thing then?
Took off all the tires, lowered the bed, rolled it out. Put the tires
that would have been the
on.
intelligent thing. Which I kept trying to tell her, but she just was not following me. So I said, "Let's just cut these. We'll do one at a time. If you're okay, help me." So that's ridiculous.
That is, what's hilarious? I'm just sleeping.
Yeah. So one at a time, as it's raining, I'm carrying
How many boxes did you have? Like
60 boxes.
And I don't think it was an even 30-30 split.
No, it was like a weird 45 fucking whatever on the other one. It was a weird, stupid split.
That's interesting.
And while I'm doing this, mom's arguing with the fucking supervisor, which is not helpful.
And you just keep hearing Luke, "Can you not curse at me?" And she's just, "Can you not curse at me, ma'am? Can you not curse at me, ma'am?"
No, but she kept making fun of this guy to the supervisor. She kept saying, if he really has an issue with me saying bullshit, then he's got bigger problems. I didn't curse at him. I was cursing with the situation.
She should be like, "Oh, I can't curse. Okay, can I talk to the supervisor who's not a pussy?" I'm sorry. No, I guess there's like two people in charge. Can I talk to the one who has actual authority and a spine?
Well, I did yell onto the phone and call him a cocksucker.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, "I'm sorry."
So that might.
Then she's like, "Just a quick question. I won't curse you. I just have an inquiry to make. When you woke up today, got dressed and drove to your job of as supervising this moving, delivery service, how hard was it not to kill yourself first?"
Jesus Christ.
That's what I would have said to him. And he'd be like, "Can you not make jokes about that to me?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, I can either tell you that you're a fucking loser or make these jokes. It's up to you, really. I can either curse or I can make you cry."
So I said at the beginning of the story, you might pick up on the hindsight sooner than I had. Now, you said the rubber part. You're close. But I did mention one specific detail in the story. Since you're a stickler for details, can you recall that detail?
Can I recall to a random detail you may have mentioned? I don't know.
I made a specific point of bringing this detail up.
How do you give me a little more context there?
It was how we were parked.
How you were just coming up the driveway?
Yeah. It was where we were positioning on the driveway.
Yeah, so I'm assuming she didn't reverse it, right?
She reversed it, but she only came to the point just before the driveway actually tips. And because it was raining, because Mom was complaining, because this girl was listening to anything I was saying.
So she put it on the worst possible spot.
If I spent an extra second thinking, I could have said just back it up an extra 2 feet. We'll be able to actually slide this with no issue. But because of all the chaos that was going on with it, I'm a fucking idiot. And I realized halfway through all the boxes, I'm like, God damn it.
That must have made moving the second half a lot more fun when you realized the error.
No, because then all of a sudden this girl got her second fucking wind, I guess, and then all of a sudden
tying it full circle. Remember the last episode where I said that's not a thing?
Yeah, that's why I used that phrase.
That's fucking nice.
No,
dude.
she had to because I was way ahead of moving the planks. She had 1 or 2, then I'd be moving it, so I had to keep waiting on her to move the planks. Then all of a sudden she's got 6, 7 fucking planks there, and I only have 1.
I guess the Battle of Texas is over. They won.
Yeah. That's it. Okay, so that's
it's not. It's 20 minutes.
No, we're
like 21 minutes, 22 minutes, man.
So that's what I had to bring today.
That was your thing today?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, it's good that I spent so much time, hijacking the conversation and talking because realistically, you had like 8 minutes worth of stuff to say.
It's 8 minutes more than I usually have to say.
It's like 9 minutes more than you usually have to say.
Yeah. So I really did really well.
You did really well, yeah, man. So, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's actually probably a decent spot to end it, actually. Because because here's the inside trick. When I first said we couldn't end it, it's because it was only 20 minutes. Now it's like 21 minutes. And I can end it at 21 minutes.